everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Natalie, aka Willoughby's with Luxury Games, and today I am here with
Phillip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And today we are playing in the Disney Lorcana Challenge in Chicago. Connor, tell everybody what you accomplished today.
Yeah, so I ended up finishing top 32 with Blue Steel.
Very cool. Congratulations on placing top 32. Before we get into your deck profile, do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to kind of shout out the Toronto scene in general. We have a great local scene, really competitive, and my local, specifically Kansan, is a great place. So they helped me test and everything and really got me here.
Very cool. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. Tell us what you're playing and why you played it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm playing Blue Steel. Similar to my thought process for Atlanta, I wanted to play a deck that had a really good matchup into green steel or blue red, and then as close to a winnable matchup against the other one. So I kind of settled on blue steel this weekend because I thought I had a really strong matchup into green steel, and I thought that the matchup against blue red was as close as I was going to get with any other deck. So my list was very much tailored towards being as good against blue red as possible while still having a winning green steel matchup.
Sure.
So a lot of my choices kind of reflect that. A big thing to note is there's kind of a split in the blue steel thinking that some people are playing 5-drop heavy with Mickey to go from 3 to 5, or you go 4-drop heavy and you play 1 jump ahead. I was a huge fan of Zeus going into the event, playing a lot against red-purple, red-yellow, some of the less popular decks, where we're being able to go Gramatala and then the next turn sing one Zeus is a really strong play. And I just wasn't a big fan of the skipping out on going from 3 to 5 because then you miss your opportunity to hire him on 4. So a couple small things, just most of them are just, again, hedges for blue-red. I didn't want to go over 18 uninkables, so what I did is I cut the Zeuses from 3 to 4 and then swapped the bells from 3 bells to 2 bells and an aerial. Still keeping me at 18 uninkables, but aerial is really good against blue-red and especially the mirror match. I won a couple mirror matches off of the 1-of bell. They just don't have an out to it. And other than that, most things are pretty standard. Same. I wanted a couple answers to Bucky in the deck. Fire the Cannons is the best answer, but again, I wanted to keep it to 18 uninkables, so Bada Booms came in as the alternative. Everything else is pretty Gramatala, only 3 of. Again, just space. I cut the Zeuses to 3, so having Gramatalas wasn't as important because I'm not singing the whole 4. The Let It Go, I should have played way more Let It Goes. In hindsight, the Zeuses, like all of my losses were either mirror match or blue-red, and just this deck has no real out to an opponent's Tamatoa. So a lot of times I just let a Tamatoa stick for a turn and I died.
Yeah.
So more Let It Goes, like probably 3 or 4 is definitely the way I'm going to go in the future. But this served me well. I did really well against all my green steel opponents and every matchup that wasn't in another blue deck. So.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for going over the deck profile with us. Congratulations one more time on placing in the top 32 competitors here. Before we let you go, is there anybody else you want to shout out?
Yeah, absolutely. Just some individual players. I mean, I watch a lot of Savic's stream. He's been kind of tuning this deck a lot on his streams. I picked up a lot of the ideas off of his stream. And also just some individual players from my locals. Raphael, who was my roommate for Atlanta and came top 64, really helped me pin down the philosophy of deck building that I used for this event. And then also Dale Bolito, who's in top 16 right now.
Wow.
He's one of my big testing partners, and I bounce a lot of ideas off him.
Very cool. Well, congratulations one last time. Excellent work here. Very cool deck. Make sure to check out Luxury Games and the Lore Chronicles on our socials, and we'll see you in the next one.